what's the happiest memory you have with your dad?
I don't remember any of that because I was from a different world and he was from a different world. It was communication. When you're with human beings, it doesn't mean that, you know, you can be happy or sad with them. It means you have to get along with them.
Okay.
And he said, if you're with a human being, another, your wife or your whoever it is, in time, these will change because familiarity brings contempt. And what happens is you have to remember the law. Law is the law. So you have to get along and find a way to get along, and you have to find a way to communicate without wars, fights, strifes, or anything else. He had a different way of life. He wasn't with me sometimes. So then when I got back with him, I was trying to communicate with him, but he's from the old school, and I'm from this school.
Mm-hmm. New school.
Yeah. So when I'm talking to my children, my grandchildren, I didn't, because of what I didn't condemn them for the way they thought about me, because my laws were different than theirs, and I understood this. But the fathers in the old school, they don't understand it. You do, we say, and that's it. You know what I mean? Don't you? But my world, when I learned this, because Father said, I would say to them that my children, my grandchildren, talk to me, and I talk to them, and I try to communicate without no fight, anger, getting mad about nothing.
Mm.
There's nothing you can do about nothing because we're all on different sides. We all have different education. We have different training, and this is the way it is.
What do you think happens to us when we die?
Well, in my Christian world, you go to some kind of heaven or spiritual world. So if you're in the spiritual world, you die and you come back to life, which they do a lot of people in hospitals, and they don't know that. And if you're in the spiritual world, because they can put you in there on a computer, whatever, and you can understand how to communicate with your God. You got a Christian God. That's like when I went to U.S. Diving World School in Monterey, and so we were all in diving world from Monterey all up to Fort Bragg. When you leave this land and you're in this ocean, you better hope to heck that your Christian God, I don't know what God you got, but my Christian God is going to save my life.
Hmm.
But if you're in a different Christian world, because everybody, if you read the Bible, there were different Christians. The way from Adam and Eve time, they were having wars and strifes. Okay, we're trained Christian world, and I had a English book, King James book. So then I had a Greek Hebrew book because somebody stole that. So then somebody smoked that up and wallpaper and threw that away, and my sister sent me a King James version. I have the King James version again. But if I go to church, I have to remember my history, my science of my life, opposed to everybody else's, and I try to understand them and try to communicate with them because I know better than to try to argue and fight and start a war because we didn't disagree.
Mm.
You lived your world, you came from where you came from, where two people stand here. I lived my world and all this here, and I came back to this, and we're communicating.
Right.
We're talking with it.
Right.
Without anger, animosity, or hatred to one another, because we are communicating, we're getting along.
It kind of goes to the third question I wanted to ask you, which is, do you have any advice for my generation, the younger folks?
I'm going to tell you your science, and your Christian, whatever religion you were and what nationality you were raised with, you have to go back to that and try to figure out how to put all this together in your science. Every individual, solo, single individual, your answer to everything of you do in your life, the way you're thinking, mind, body, and soul. If you're hatred, mean, okay, that will kill you, not only you, and cause dissension to the rest of the world. So you got to change that. Think positive. Norman Vincent Peale. Think positive. And try to find the science of your life. Okay, it didn't happen here. You're mad because it's not going your way. Okay, stop. Why was it happening? Because the negativity in you was killing it and killing your body and soul. Don't let that happen. No matter what happens in your life, trying to find a way around it. Try to find a way to be positive and say, this is the bad energy coming to me. Try to find a way to get around it and get away from it so that you don't kill your mind, body, and soul. And this is what people do. They do this to you because they don't know.
Wow.
I don't know nationally. It don't matter because you're a human being. I'm a human being. I have a science. I have a religion. Even if I was with Ayala in the ocean, which I don't know if I was or not, what I did was I come out of the ocean, I come down on the ground, and I sit there, I drink a little ice cold water, and I regress myself 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I say prayer to my Christian God, and I go back in the ocean, and then I can change my life. I can change my science.
Wow. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
Richard.
Richard. Nice to meet you, Richard.
Yeah. Remember,
thank you so much.
Positive thought.
Positive
if you
thought.
let somebody make you into a vicious, it's killing you.
Right.
Let it go. Try to find a way around the anger, and if your science in your body has changed, say, this isn't me. Try to find a way to get back to where you are the way you are, so you're positive.
Okay.
I don't know what Bible you had. I know what Bible I had, and I know what I went through in my world from land to ocean.
Okay.
It's different than most people. They don't even know what I'm talking about because they didn't live the world I lived in.
Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your wisdom.
Take care.
You too.
No negative, no mean, no ag. Don't get mad about nothing. You know why? It's because they're trying to destroy your life.
Don't let it happen.
And yeah, keep it happy. They're different.
Yeah.
They're different. They're different than me. Your science, our science, all different. A female science is completely different than a male science. You want to learn about a female science? Get with the females, learn it.
Right.
So you understand them. You won't get mad and angry, so you can understand, have tolerance for them too.
Perfect. We'll do.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.